I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. Hey friends, this is I'll Fly Away in the key of A. This is a simple way to chord along to this song. I hope you love the simplified version. Make sure to stop the video. If you click right below the video in the description, you will find the link to the chord sheet. It'll make a lot more sense as we jump into it. All right, so in the key of A, we have three major chords. So we have A, D, and E. And that's it for this song, okay? So pretty simple. Let's go through those chords. So I want you to think of the chords that I'm going to teach you as three triangle shapes, okay? So if we, let's just start with A. So you kind of look for this group of three black notes, and the A is tucked between there. So we have A, C sharp, E, okay? And it's a triangle. You know, you have the black note in the middle, A, C sharp, E, the two white notes on the bottom. So if you freeze that shape of the triangle in your hands up to the D position, C, D, play D, F sharp, A, and you're in the D chord position there. Same shape, okay? Freeze that shape again in your hand and you're in the E position. Move up one set of notes there. We have E, G sharp, B, okay? And I'm just moving fingers 2 and 4 out of the way for you so you could see which notes and fingers I'm playing. Okay, so just review. That's the A chord, D, E. Okay, pretty simple. All right, so for our left hand, I'm gonna probably put my pinky on A, line up my 5 fingers, and not move this hand the whole song. I like to try to find 5-note position that I can play most of the notes without having to move and lose position. So when we play a chord up here, we're just gonna play single note A down here, A to A. Okay, D to D, E to E. Just single notes, chords in our right hand. Okay, so I'm going to sing and play through verse 1, and then I'm going to break down the rhythm and we'll go through that together. Some glad morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. All right, so this one has a little jazz, a little pep to it. So how the two hands can come together is this rhythm called 1-to-2 ratio. Works really beautifully with songs that are written in 4/4 time signature. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and beyond thinking of it like numbers, you can go together, right, together, right, together, right, together, right. It just gives you a great place to start when you're chording, okay, and you're playing along to these songs. So let's go through verse 1 together. If you notice patterns in your music, if you look at verse 1, 2, and 3, they are all the same. So once we learn verse 1, we've learned 3/4 of your song, okay? And then if you can also notice any patterns that might come up in your music, sometimes lines 1 and 3 repeat, or lines 2 and 4, or maybe it's the same 5 chords repeated in a pattern. So try to notice patterns in your music. All right, so let's start out with that A chord, starting us out in verse 1. And we got A to the bass, A triangle appeared. If you kind of remember those triangles, kind of freeze those shapes as you're moving back and forth between the A, D, and E. That should help simplify it rather than memorizing which sharps or flats you play in a song. Okay, and we're going to do that together, right? Rhythm together. Okay. Some glad morning when this life is o'er. Move to that D position. D here. I'll fly A chord away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll move to the E quickly. Fly back to the A away. So you'll notice that E is played just kind of in the space there. It's sort of quickly. You move from the A, E, A. So it doesn't have a word or syllable attached to that E chord is the only thing that might trick you up a little bit in this verse. Okay, so that's how the verses go. Let's take a look at the chorus. We're starting out with the A, which you're coming off of the A from the verses. So you'll leave your hands there, okay? All right, so let's go from that A to the E. Here's that E that's quick as well. Fly A chord, way, oh glory. Here's that D. I'll fly A way. Stay on that A. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll move to the E. Fly A chord away. Okay. So break this into sections. Just learn your maybe right hand only, then left hand, then bring the two hands together. You can also just focus on the verse until you get that down and then focus on the chorus, then bring everything together. So I'm going to play it beginning to end. I encourage you to play and sing along. If you mess up and you find you just played the A instead of the E, just find your next chord, find the next word, the next syllable that you can hop in with me and keep going. You will get better. It's just so much fun to do it together and play along with other people and develop that skill. So here we go. Some glad morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. When the shadows of this life has thrown, I'll fly away. Like a bird from prison bars has flown, I'll fly away. And I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joys shall never end. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah.